nobody doing it like us.
You tell me when and I'll start the timer. Ready? We're all good? All right.
Nobody can stop me, bro. Nobody.
Not even you.
Nobody.
So, welcome back to another episode of Credo Conversations, episode 4. Today's a little bit different. We're in a new setting. We're here with our first guest, somebody who, when we started this podcast, was the first person that we actually thought about having on because he embodies everything that we kind of preach and want to show people, right? That, you know, it doesn't just have to be fitness. It can be anything that you enjoy and that you're somewhat good at, right? But this kid is somebody who not only is good at what he does, but he loves what he does and he does it with a passion, and he has taken it from his basement to now we're in his studio. We're here with Matt Long. We're here, bro. Thank you for allowing us to come up here and talk with you, man, and kind of get, you know, pick your brain on what, you know, you've been doing over the last, how many years, bro? How long has it been?
Like, I've been making beats for like 6-7 years now, since like high school and shit. But
Yep.
I've been engineering, like mixing, because people don't know that producing and engineering are two different things.
It's completely different, right?
Yeah, it's like making beats is producing, and engineering is like vocals and like everything, just making everything sound smooth.
Yeah,
and shit. But
actually capturing the sound the way you want
I've
to hear
been
it.
mixing for like 4 years probably. I picked it up kind of recently, I guess, but yeah.
Now, has music always been a passion of yours, or is it something that came about later on as you kind of grew up?
Nah, people don't even know. I've been playing instruments literally my whole life. Like, I started piano and then drums and saxophone, cello. Like, even in high school, bro. I don't know if y'all knew, but I was in the fucking band, and then I was on the team, bro.
I didn't even know that.
I was on the team in senior year, like starting and shit. But I was in the band for my freshman year and sophomore year.
Oh shit,
crazy
bro! I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I was playing saxophone and cello at the same time. So like at concerts and shit, I would run from like the orchestra to the band and shit. Like,
damn,
people don't know, bro, but like I've been doing music and shit.
Wow. So music has always been a part of your life in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you remember this, but you definitely do. But do you remember back in the day, bro, when we did that camp, that summer camp?
Yeah.
Remember we did that rap battle? We had that rap battle, bro. So me and this dude, we had to do what? It was like some sort of talent or something when we were doing the great program back in the day.
Yeah, it was like a talent show or some shit to end it. I don't
know what we were doing, bro. But we me and Matt ended up doing a rap battle, and we were going over.
Bro, that's crazy.
I know, sorry. Me and Khoality. Yeah, you're right. That was wrong of me. That was wrong of me. My bad. But me and Khoality, we were doing rap battle, and I remember I listened to your verse, and I was like, damn, like he's about to flame me. So then I said my verse out loud, and you were like, yeah, nah, that's straight. You're good. We get up there, bro. This kid fucking just rains on me, right? All places like, oh shit, going crazy, and I do my verse, and not a single person said nothing. So I'm sitting there like, I just got roasted in front of everybody.
I forgot about that.
You
I guess
remember
you
that?
Cut that shit as my musical, like
right from the jump. And we were like what, like sixth grade?
Like
6th or 7th grade
type
oh,
shit. Yeah,
that's crazy. Were you there for that?
What?
You did the grade program?
Was it at McDevitt?
Yeah.
There was no way.
Nah, I don't think so.
All right, if I drop some names, you'll remember. Kimberly Lombardo was
there, Kim Lombardo, Regina.
I remember, who was that guy?
Regina was there, yeah.
He was like staff.
Jerry?
Jerry's always legit. He's always there, bro. But I forget.
I know I was definitely there.
It was like 2 weeks long or something like that.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But that was when.
You remember the rap battle? Did you see that? Okay, so maybe he wasn't there that year.
Who was that other kid that we were with too? It was me, you, and then that
Gio. I think that little kid.
Yes,
Gio.
Was it Gio?
Yeah.
Is that his name, Gio?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Oh my, he was like. Did you go to MacArthur?
Yeah.
You did, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I went to MacArthur back in the day, for kindergarten before I moved, and he was like my best friend, bro. I feel actually wicked disrespectful even forgetting his name, but
that's crazy.
So music has always been a part of your life, right? So take us back to like way before, right? Way before. Maybe not way before, but when you kind of came into your head, or you had the thought of like, this is what I want to do with my life, or was it like that, or was it more of like, I'm just going to see where this takes me type of thing, right?
It was like, it was when I was a kid, I was never like, yo, the music is what I want to do. I was just like doing it. Like my parents like always wanted me to play an instrument or something. So
yeah.
Like eventually in high school was when I really was like, yo, I could do some shit with like I've been playing mad instruments. I got mad musical knowledge and shit.
Yeah.
And Boski was rapping. Yo, shout out to Boski.
Yeah,
People don't know, like
back
he's
in the
low
day.
key,
He's
low
good.
key a
He's fire.
huge music influence for me, bro.
Yeah.
Because he was into Kanye and Kid Cudi, everybody, Travis before he was up and shit. And that's like I was already making beats and shit before Jeff started putting me on, but after that, like Jeff really put me on to music, and I just really started like listening.
So was it more like you started off as like, oh, we're just gonna fuck around on just do whatever we want to do, right? Because I remember you guys just make those songs that actually sounded like legit. You know, it sounded engineered, sound produced, like from a real person. So I knew when I heard that, and I found out that you were the one behind it. I was like, oh shit, so this dude actually got some talent. And then I saw that you made your basement at your actual house into a studio, right? So how did it go from that to where we are now, bro? Like you got a real setup,
It's
man.
been a crazy process. I have a picture of every single like setup I've had. It's been like 6, but it like literally started in my room with like Static was recording in my room, like in my closet, bro. Like Boski too, but started in my room, and then I built a booth in my basement. Like I told you, I started engineering like 4 years ago, and like all these people like Cardo, Static, all these Waltham heads and shit. They all like wanted to record, so I was doing it for the low, and eventually I just built the booth and shit. And it just kept going up, getting one piece at a time. You know what I mean? Like speakers, then this and that and that.
Yeah, bro.
And then now it's like, yo, my basement don't fit this shit. I got too many people coming to my house. Like,
you had to expand.
Yeah, I had
to expand, bro. That's like the difference between people like who really build it from the ground up. To somebody who maybe, I mean, everybody. I guess in the music field, like it's hard to kind of get put on by somebody and like make it from somebody else, you know what I mean? But just seeing like the process of you really starting from nothing, bro, to working on your craft every single day, never even like when you have setbacks, whatever the case is, right? You just kept your head down and kept moving, kept working. It's a real inspiration for a lot of people that don't see the long-term goal, you know what I mean? Because it's hard when you're in your basement, bro. It's hard to see like where you could actually take this. You know, so like you taking it from
even
there.
In my room, bro. I'm looking at pictures back now and seeing clips. I'm like, damn, bro, this is crazy.
Isn't it crazy,
never even
bro?
thought like I would have had a studio and shit.
And you were
it's never been like, yo, I'm a professional. Like everybody come to me. It's been like always a learning process. You know what I mean? It's like shout out to everybody that's believed in me too, because it's like a trust. You know what I mean? They're trusting in me to make their music, and some of these people are still around, bro. Like 5 years later, like coming from my room to here and shit. So it's like not even all just me. It's all these people like trusting in me, and it's all been a learning process the whole way. You know what I mean? Like
bro.
getting better and better every day.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Not like
I see a lot of similarities in the way, like obviously we're in a completely different field, but I see a lot of similarities in the way that you approach it, right? Where like you said, you're not taking all the credit where it's like, oh, I know everything about everything. That's why I'm here where I'm at. It's like I put a lot of credit in other people's hands that have put their trust in me. Literally, and I think that's a big thing for a lot of people to kind of put their egos aside and not think like, oh, I'm the main reason why we're getting to where we're at. It's like you gotta, give thanks to where you need to give
super
thanks.
Humble, bro. Like absolutely. I have this, but like this is not even like built by me.
Nah, absolutely, bro. That's so real, and we're in the same boat. But like, so going from, like I said, going from that to this, and you say like, oh, I'm not a professional. You don't look at yourself as a professional. But the way I view you, bro, from an outside perspective, is like you're the real deal. You're a professional in my eyes. I don't know how you even kind of classify a professional in this field, but I consider you that. When did you kind of get in your head like, okay, like this is really something that like I can pursue and make a career out of? Like, what was the switch from you being in your basement to whatever situation happening to now you're here? When was that switch?
It was really like dropping out of school, bro, out of college, bro. I went to school for 1 semester. Like I was with Troy and shit. But right after that, I got a job, and I was like, bro, fuck this shit. I can't work no more. I was already doing like some sessions in my basement and shit. And ever since then, bro, I was like, yo, I got nothing else to do. Music's the only thing I'm really pursuing, and like all these people are still coming to me in my basement and shit. I was like,
if it's don't broke, don't fix it.
But I gotta keep going from here. And once I was out of school, I was like, what else am I gonna do? I got an internship at like a couple studios and shit in Boston, and just started learning. You know what I mean? I got a mentor. Shout out to him too. Huge influence.
Who was your mentor?
His name is Dom. He works at Red 13 in Lawrence.
Okay, cool.
And huge mentor to me. Like,
and he has his own studio, and he was the one who kind of showed you the ropes coming up.
I've had a few mentors. Somebody else in Jersey too, Pat. Shout out Pat. He just got on Drake's album and shit. He just
Yeah.
produced some shit on Drake's album.
Is that produced by the best? Is that
Or yeah, mixed by the best.
mixed by the best?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you tag him all the time,
He's
bro.
crazy,
That's
bro. He got on
crazy.
Eminem's album like a couple years ago too. Like huge legend too.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So that's fire though.
Yeah,
That's fire.
but that's how I like just went about it. I guess I had no other thing, so I just kept taking small steps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Small goals, bro, and it ends up to the big goal, man.
Exactly,
For
bro.
real.
Exactly. And I feel like you're somebody too who like doesn't, because we painted together, bro. People don't know this. We painted houses together, bro. And I know I remember.
Chen was there too.
Yeah.
You wasn't there?
No, Chen wasn't. It was me, you,
What?
DB,
Oh
Ernst.
no, that was Nick Tran. I'm
Keith.
sorry.
Yeah,
bro.
Nick Tran.
I'm sorry.
Yo, we had a squad.
I'm
We had a
sorry,
squad. But that was for me, and no disrespect to Sherv if you're watching this, but I hated that job so much,
Bro,
right?
yeah,
That I knew after that, bro, like
Oh
I'm
my
not going to
God,
settle
bro.
just for money. I
Yeah.
want to do what I actually enjoy
Bro.
doing. Is that kind of how it went about with you, or was it just
Mhm.
like I'm making money doing this now, I'm just going to keep going, or was it like
Nah,
an
bro.
experience where you're like, yo, fuck working for anybody else, fuck working for somebody, fuck listening to somebody.
Yeah.
I'm going to do what I want to do. How was that?
That's exactly what it was for me, basically. But I was working at Brandeis. I was like a mail. I was just working in the mail place, like
Yeah.
just delivering packages and shit. And yeah, that shit was ass too, bro. Like Gogan was working there too.
Yo.
Because, yo, he got fired the first day, bro. Like, he quit the first day, bro. The dude is like, yo, you do contracting and shit. Like, can you build this thing for us?
Yeah.
And Gogan's like, yeah, I ain't coming back tomorrow, bro.
Yo, that's
Dude
mad
doing
funny.
easy ass work. But anyways, that job was ass, bro.
Yeah.
I failed the drug test, and that's when I quit.
Yeah,
No cap.
but everything happens for a reason, bro. This is
Yeah,
what
yeah.
people don't understand, man.
Yeah.
Like when shit, I'm sure when that happened, maybe not from your eyes, but some other people who go through the same situation, they look at that as like rock bottom. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, like what am I going to do with my life? You know, instead
Yeah.
of thinking of it like this door closed, another one's opening, right?
Yeah, people don't know too. At that job, I like stole in the elevators. They had these like package things, bro. They had these like package things, and I stole them off the wall to use it as the booth at my crib, bro.
Damn.
Like it's crazy. I'll show you the
Got it
picture
from
later.
the mud,
but
really
yeah.
from the
I'll
mud,
show you the
bro.
picture. Please put it in the thing.
Yeah,
bro. This is, like,
Send
like,
everything over.
crazy
Send
as
everything
fuck.
over. That's hilarious, bro. It's so funny how like the journey when you look back at it, how many different things happen that you don't even realize in the moment is just bringing you to where you're at now.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So
I went off topic, but
No, it's straight. No, it's straight. It's all
Bro.
good. I want to pick your brain apart, bro. Like this
Word.
is something I've been looking forward to. But so you said, Kanye, Boski, like these people who kind of like you grew up with, listening to, like those are your inspirations. Who else has been like a real inspiration for you to kind of keep you motivated, keep you doing what you're doing?
Really, bro, is my mentor Dom.
Yep.
Like he was doing this shit before me. Like ever since I saw what he did, I've literally replicated probably like exactly what he's done,
Yep.
basically, just at a younger age and shit. But he's shown me the way, bro. Like ever since I saw what he's done and what he's been able to do, it's been up from there, bro.
Hell
No
yeah.
cap. And the dude in Jersey too, seeing both of them and how they work and how like this shit really goes,
Mhm.
like. I already know the way, and there's no way for me to fail, bro. I've seen
Yep.
these people do it already, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And you need that. Everybody needs that.
Yeah,
man.
you need people around you, bro, that fucking inspire the fuck out of you.
Hell yeah.
Literally, like people always say, like, yo, Qual, you don't go out and shit, but it's really like I just be so focused in my own world and shit. Like I have to be with music. It's like
Yep.
so different. It's like a bigger picture that you can't even see, bro.
Exactly,
So it's
bro.
like I gotta be my own world. I gotta be able to like be inspired by these people around me. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
100%, bro. 100%. People don't get that. Like, like same thing with me. Like, I don't go out as much as I used to, and I kind of shifted my focus to doing either this or whatever else I'm doing on the side, and
Yeah.
it's like you can't be half in, half out if you want
Yeah,
to really
you
be
literally
successful in
can't,
it.
yeah.
You gotta just throw yourself in the fire and just revolve your entire life around whatever goal you're setting for
Yeah.
yourself, and you did
Hell
that.
yeah,
You
hell
really
yeah.
did that.
I
But
still
were
do
they?
that, bro.
You still do that? Yeah, man.
It's
You're just
crazy.
starting. That's what people don't get. You're
Yeah,
just
it's
starting,
just
bro.
starting, bro. No cut.
But so when you were working with Dom and the dude in Jersey, like,
Yeah.
did they put you on to a lot of connections that for people you're working in the field now, or was it kind of like your own outreach and your own kind of just platform blowing
Kind
up?
of,
That
yeah.
got
It's
you?
kind of like both, I guess. Like Pat in Jersey, he got me my first placement, which is like just like records with labels and shit.
Yeah.
But he got me my first one, and ever since then, like I just been building my own connections, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just word of mouth, basically.
Exactly.
And luckily, Rain was from Waltham and shit too, so
Yep.
we've been like
And that's what I want to talk about next, bro, is talking about you working with Guap.
Mhm.
Guap's probably one of the bigger artists that came out of our city that is really doing stuff today, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. He
And
just changed his name to Just Rain.
Just
too.
Rain, right? Yeah. So I won't even. So my bad. I won't refer to him as Guap.
It's all
But
good, it's all good.
so working with Rain, like, what was that like? Seeing somebody who's really in the industry. He's got the label.
I told you, bro. Dirt bikes are out,
dirt
bro.
bikes, bro. So working with somebody like Rain, who's really in the industry, really sees what it's like to work with record labels and seeing the ins and outs of different deals, and
Yeah.
you know, really being a celebrity in his own way, right? You know,
Yeah.
maybe not in the big way that other people view other celebrities, but to us, somebody who we know came from where we're from, and now doing what he's doing. What was it like working with him and seeing kind of the ins and outs on what it's really like to be like engulfed in the industry like that? Was that somebody who, you know, showed you at first kind of what it's like, or was it, you know?
Yeah, Rain was like the first artist I'm like, whoa, like this dude really has talent.
Yeah.
It's not like no engineering, no nothing, bro. It's really him, bro.
Yep.
And people don't know that. Like, a lot of people think that it's just all the person on the computer, bro, like auto-tune, whatever.
Yeah.
But if you are fucking mad talented, bro, you're gonna sound that much better. And he was the first one that I was like, headphones on, raw vocals. I'm like, yo, he really sounds like that.
Mhm.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he's it's been crazy to work with him. He's the first one that's like, me and him really been like locked in. I've been going to Atlanta and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he's really, it's the same thing, bro. Belief, you know what I mean?
Yep.
He believes in me, I believe in him. We trust each other like 100%.
And
he
you
bangs
said
out songs, bro, like this.
I was
You
gonna
guys don't
say.
even know,
So
bro.
you were talking a little bit before. You got like what, over 1,000 songs in the vault with him?
Nah,
ready to
he
come
got
in?
1,000.
Oh.
We probably have like 60.
Okay, but still though,
like
still
that.
you
Some
still
shit
got a
like
bunch of shit
he
that's
got
just on the
1,000.
DL that is gonna come out eventually, or like what's the future like working with him? Because that's somebody obviously you want to continue working with, right?
Yeah, of course. We're still working every day, bro. But like I just sent him a pack yesterday. But
Word.
it's just a process. I guess I can't say anything's coming out. I can't say nothing's coming out. I don't know, but
no, we'll be able to look at it.
Yeah, we gotta see at the end of the day when we look at what we have, we'll pick out what the world's gonna see. But y'all heard some.
Yeah, no, dude, it's all fire, bro. Like I remember my first time listening to Rain, like there's just a different, and there's no disrespect to anybody from our city that's doing it and doing what they're doing, but you just hear the difference in, like you said, that's just that raw talent, bro, and just the way he sounds and his melodic, his, you know, just his. Exactly, right? It's just the sound in general, man. It just sounds like this is somebody who, when you listen to the first time, you're like, oh, all right, he's got it. You know what I mean? He's got it. So I remember listening to him for the first time and just being like, yeah, like he's the real deal. Because I had known about him, but never really listened to him until I found out that, you know, like you were working with them, or you know, like Steph is cool with him, real close with him, and all those other dudes that we surround ourselves with know him, and really starting listening to him like that. It's been crazy, kind of seeing his growth, man.
Yeah, and it's crazy to see the love like in Waltham and shit. Like everybody knows, bro. This kid, he really got it, bro.
He's real, bro. He's real. So you were talking about working with Rain, working with all these artists, really seeing your growth, right? But what I want to kind of get to know is how you deal with setbacks. Now, you don't have to go into any specifics of you know, certain things that have happened to you and things that set you back, or I put in quotation marks failures, because you know, what is a failure, right? It all depends on what your perspective is. But exactly. So how do you deal with when things, let's just say, don't go your way, or don't go in the you know, aren't projectiling to where you want it to be for a small amount of time, right? How do you deal with that type of stuff?
I mean, like you said, like I don't see anything as an L, really. It's like all you gotta do is just keep pushing forward. Obviously, you're not gonna win every single time, bro. Like it just can't be like that. You gotta lose more than you win, bro, before you start winning. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But yeah, you just gotta keep going, bro. It's like I seen an interview the other day of like this producer, but he was talking about like how do you make so many like good beats and shit, and he's talking about, yo, you gotta make a bunch of shitty beats to make good beats, bro. It's like Minecraft. You gotta like go through all that cobblestone to get a diamond, bro.
Absolutely,
literally,
bro.
You just gotta keep going, man. Don't let shit like hold you back, and don't let shit like let you fall. I mean, everybody goes through shit, bro. It's good that you gotta feel that shit, but
absolutely.
Like, don't stay down for too long, bro. You gotta keep pushing,
keep moving, bro. That's a great perspective to have. And as you know, like our saying is find your why. And what your why is, in terms of what we're talking about, is like what keeps you going, what keeps you moving. People keep, like you said, you know, when you deal with something that sets you back, keeping your head down and keep moving, right? What is that one thing that keeps you motivated to keep going? Is it the money? Is it just being successful, the fame? I know that that's probably not the answer, but that's what it is for a lot of people, right? So what is it for you, man?
Bro, honestly, I've been thinking about this a lot recently because I knew this interview was coming up, but like, I've been thinking about this a lot, like, just in general. But I really want to see because my family really comes from nothing. Like, my parents are like from farmland in Vietnam, bro. They literally came from boats, bro. Like, boat people, real boat people, bro. And I really want to see them live a luxury life, bro. Like, as much as I would. Like, none of this is for money, but I would love to have money to see my parents live a luxury life. Literally, like, from rags to riches, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt, bro. And when I say from money, I don't mean oh, you just want the gold chains and all this stuff. But I mean, I feel the same way, bro. You want to stop the cycle of what you came from,
bro,
right?
Literally. And, I mean, if you ask anybody else, they all know this too. I say this all the time. Like, I don't do this shit for money. Like, I need a fucking plaque, bro. I need to make good music, bro. That's another thing that inspires me. I just want to make great music, bro.
Like legacy type of thing, right?
Yeah, I want to make great music with like my brothers, bro. I don't want to just like email a beat and have somebody get on it and cool. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I want to have a like connection with an artist. Like, I want to feel the music, bro. It's really about feeling this shit. 100%. Even when I make beats, like, I don't force it. If I don't want to make beats, I'm not gonna make beats and shit. Like, I'll fucking play Xbox for 3 hours, bro.
Right.
Like, literally.
Is that how the process works, though? So like you kind of just get in the zone where you just start making.
I used to really force myself, but like. I do this so much, bro. Especially I be recording. Like, that's a thing that like kind of takes inspiration away from my beats. If I'm recording too much, I'll feel like swamped. You know what I mean? Yep. So I really be focusing on like if I really want to do this. If I want to, like, I gotta feel it. You know what
Absolutely.
I mean?
Is that where you get that? Is it what you put like what you're putting out and what you're not putting out? Is it really just the feeling that you get from listening to it?
Yeah,
like you know at this point what's gonna work, what's not gonna work.
Yeah, but more so like I don't want to like force myself to make beats and like. Just like, because when you do that, or if you force yourself to do anything, like you don't, like you're not gonna do it 100%.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You're not gonna be 100% there. So if you just do it when you want to, or whenever you feel most creative, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's never like I'm not making beats or anything. Like literally when I wake up, I play piano for like 30 minutes and shit. Like,
oh, so you keep yourself sharp on the keys and all. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, word.
I got it.
I saw this interview with Akon once that was talking about when he was working with Eminem, and he was saying like how when he goes to the studio. He treats it like a 9-to-5 job. Like 5 o'clock hits, bro. He walks up. He walks out of the studio, right? So do you kind of set limits on yourself when you're recording to not burn yourself out? Or
kind of.
Or you just keep going until you just fucking say stop.
It really depends on the person, I guess. Like if we're having a crazy session and they want to keep going, like shit, we'll keep going. But like if I'm swamped, bro, like I usually like some people know, bro. I'm like, yo, I gotta cut it, bro. I gotta be out, bro.
Yeah. Bro. No doubt. Yeah, because you don't want to burn yourself out. It's a big thing that people don't realize is a real thing. Even if you enjoy what you're doing, doing too much of it, not giving yourself time for yourself, it can burn yourself out, and then that's when your craft starts doing not you know.
It's just not 100%.
Exactly. It's not going to be what you want it to be. Yeah. Exactly.
Especially with creative, like this is like a creative thing.
Absolutely, I mean? Bro. It's an art. It's an art. Exactly. It really is, man. And I hope people take from this like it's not just because like they don't see. Maybe I don't want to say you're not getting the shine that you deserve because it's you're producing for an artist, but what really goes into it, man, is not just fun and games, bro. Like this is you treat this shit as a job. You treat this shit with passion. You do it 110%.
Everything is done with love, bro. No cap, bro.
Everything, bro. That's how we can be successful in whatever you're doing. But my last question to you, bro, is there's a lot of people I have a lot younger audience that watches this. Not all of it, but there is a lot of younger kids that watch this. And I think when I was younger, I always wanted to get advice for people that are doing things that I think is cool or what I wanted to do when I got older, whatever the case is. If you're talking to them right now, one-on-one, what would be your number one piece of advice for somebody who maybe he's not in the music field, but just wants to work for themselves, be an entrepreneur and do what they love to do? What is your one piece of advice for them?
My one piece of advice is just do it for real. Like literally, if you have an idea or if you have anything that you're interested in or if you like something, just do it, bro. Just give it a try. Like there's a lot of people that are a jack of all trades, but there's something that you like, bro. There's something that you like, that you love, that you would always want to do, bro.
Yep.
Just do that and stick with it. And I swear it'll work, bro. If you just stick with it. Like, I swear, bro.
Yep.
There's no formula to it, but if you just are persistent and you actually are on your shit, you're not bullshitting.
Yep.
It's gonna work out.
It's gonna work out.
It just has to, bro.
Yeah.
There's no other way, bro.
And that's what I love pretty much what you're saying, because I have the same mindset. Is like you can't have a plan B when you're working all in on plan A, right?
Seriously.
And if you do, then you're not going to give 110% into plan A, because you know you have a fallback plan, right? So just put your head deep down into whatever you're doing and just keep working, bro. And you embody everything that we kind of preach to these kids, man. Like, as much, you know, like I said before, people think that this is just a fitness show and we just want to talk to people in the fitness field. It's like, no, I want to talk to people that can show someone else that you can do whatever the hell you want to do if you enjoy it and you put enough time into it, right? Because you know, I'm sure you know this too. There's a lot of this world, not even, I don't want to say this country, this world is very unhappy and has a lot of, you know, internal issues going on that can be solved by just one change in their life, whether it be work, whether it be hobbies, whether it be whatever they do, bro. I think you show a lot of people that you can do whatever you want to do, make a successful life out of it, and not be miserable every day waking up, right? Not being miserable, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's the biggest thing, bro. This is your life, man. Like, you got one go at it. You might as well do whatever you want to do, bro. Like, be the main character for real. It sounds like cheesy and shit.
No,
people always say that shit.
It's real.
But it's so real, bro. You gotta, it's your life, bro. Like, you can't depend on other people. You gotta be able to reevaluate like how you are skillfully, whatever. You know what I mean? Like where you're at. You gotta be comfortable with where you're at and where you want to go. You know what I mean? No doubt. You gotta, that's my biggest thing, bro. Even with the studio, bro, I don't even charge crazy. You know what I mean? It's because I know that I don't want money out of it. I would way rather you be happy and like I exceed your fucking standards. You know what I mean?
Because you know, with the amount of work you put in, the charging whatever you want to charge right now isn't going to make a difference for what you see in the future for yourself, bro.
Exactly.
And I think that's a big thing. That's exactly what we kind of model our whole business after too, is like, we don't do it for the money. We want to make sure that when you leave working with us, that you're saying good things and you're leaving with a good, you know, a good feeling inside, right? Exactly. So I want to thank you, honest, from the bottom of our heart, for letting us come in here, talking with you, bro, kind of picking your brain. Any new things that you're able to talk about that's coming out soon? I know you posted something about working with Shy Godly on a tape. How's that coming, and anything else that we need to be looking out for?
Actually, low-key, I have no idea when that shit is coming out. He put a pre-save link and we didn't even like get this shit ready to drop. He's just like, yo, I'm dropping this shit. But that shit's coming out overqualified. Me and Shy. Collab project, check that shit out.
Word.
Me and Range, maybe, I don't know,
but we'll see.
I guess,
we'll see. I love it.
There's a lot of shit, bro. I don't know. You guys will just have to hear it when it comes out.
No doubt.
But,
no doubt.
Again, I appreciate y'all too. Like, y'all gotta keep going, man. I love like what y'all doing and shit. And y'all got a whole ass setup, bro. Like, I'm looking at 3 fucking cameras.
We're trying.
I got a mic, bro.
We're trying, bro. We're trying to get to another spot just like you did, bro. And show these kids, you know, from our point of view too, that, you know, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do if you put enough time into it. You know what I mean?
Wait, you guys want a spot, bro? You guys want to do podcasts here in the other room, bro?
We'll talk. We'll talk off camera. But I appreciate you, bro, sitting down with us, man. You know, you've been someone who we've been close with for a long time, and we just want to keep seeing you succeed and keep doing what you're doing, bro. Because we know when you make it, bro. When you make it, man, I'm gonna tell everybody, I told you so. I told you so.
I told y'all so.
I told y'all so. But that's episode 4. Like, subscribe, whatever the hell you want to say after. Appreciate you.
Peace, y'all.
Peace. Good shit.
Fire, bro.
Good shit. That went wicked well.
Ain't nobody doing it like us.